Last summer's Wapiti Fire burned more than 110,000 acres near Stanley, and recovery efforts are just beginning. Our Abby Wilt went to Stanley today to see how the community is working to restore their land.
Months after the Wapiti Fire scorched thousands of acres in the Sawtooth National Forest, the community is now coming together to restore that land, one pine cone at a time.
What happened here last summer was very traumatic in so many different ways. And we still haven't fully recovered from it.
Wildfire left deep scars on both the landscape and hearts of Stanley residents, who are still finding the words to describe what last summer was like.
It was traumatic for the people in Stanley who watched flames 200 feet high come around the north end of the Sawtooth Mountain.
But Stanley Mayor Steve Body says they know one thing. They want to save the Sawtooth Mountains and restore thousands of acres of scarred land.
But Stanley is a very resilient community, and it will recover, but it needed sort of a helping hand.
Recovery could come through a helping hand or a helping pine cone.
We learned what it takes to rebuild a forest, one pine cone at a time.
Yes, as we
State Regent for the Daughters of the American Revolution, Janice Beller, says Project Pinecone came about when the team realized one pine cone could produce over 23,000 new tree seedlings.
Project Pinecone came about literally just as a response to the sadness and the tragedy of the Wapiti Fire. We wanted to help.
And Saturday, while overlooking the Sawtooth Mountains, Beller announced the team had raised $25,000, all to pay professional foresters to come into the mountains, pick pine cones, and then replant them.
100% of those funds would go to hiring expert pine cone pickers to climb up into the trees, harvest the cones at the perfect time to begin that reforestation process that would eventually bring our Sawtooth forest back to what we knew and loved.
While she says good things take time,
we expect the first trees, these first seedlings, to be planted likely within the next 2 to 3 years.
In the end, the pine cones will lead to new growth and healing from the ashes.
For me to be able to engage and to mobilize the extraordinary women that I work with to come together to create this donation that leaves a legacy, I can't put into words what that means to me.
For the town of Stanley, Project Pinecone has become a powerful reminder that when a community comes together, even the smallest seed of an idea can grow into meaningful change.
The whole town came together in a wonderful way to help each other out and get through it.
We'll have the links to donate to the Pinecone Project at our website, ktvb.com. Reporting in Stanley, Abby Wilt, Idaho's News Channel 7.